different types of government: federal, confederal, and unitary. Also, let's talk about the disadvantages and advantages they have in the world. Let's go! Federal government allows power to be shared, so it isn't just one leader. This type of system is very equal. It allows power to be shared amongst the states or provinces. The United States is one of the leading examples of a federal government. When we think of power in the United States, we usually think of the president, but he does not act alone. In fact, he is only one piece of the power puzzle, and for a very good reason. This government was created so that it was very strong and fair, that protected individual freedoms and did not abuse its power. There are other leading examples such as Canada, Mexico, Brazil, Germany, Switzerland, Australia, and India. But there is a lot more, such as But we all know there is a lot, so here's a map showing federal governments of the world. A confederal system is a system of government that spreads power among many subunits, such as states, and has a very weak central government. In other words, people have more power than the central government. There are no confederal systems in the world today, but the European Union is a very good example of today's modern-time confederal system. They have a thing called a supranational organization, but the European nations that are part of the European Union have come together and aligned themselves like a friendly alliance. This friendly alliance allows people to have a bit more power than the central government itself. In this confederal diagram, you could see that the people have more power than the central government. A unitary system is a form of absolutism, which is the political belief that one ruler should hold all the power within the boundaries of the country. So that means the central government controls everything. Some examples from around the world are the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is a parliament system. Parliament systems are unitary, which means that London has all the power in the UK. Parliament has supreme power over all sub-governments. Iran has a central government. They base theirs on theocracy, making them a unitary system. What is theocracy, you might ask? Well, theocracy is a form of government in which a so-called god is a source of which all the authority comes from. China is a unitary government because one party rules. They are governed by the Communist Party. The Communist Party has all of the power. Also, North Korea is obviously a unitary government. They are led by their leader, Kim Jong-un, and are only limited to certain things. Kim Jong-un controls all of North Korea, making it kind of like a dictatorship. There are many unitary governments in the world, but those are some of the leading examples. So what are the advantages and disadvantages those three governments have? Well, the advantage of a federal system is that they're able to share power without the central government crashing, so it's able to maintain a strong central authority. Also, the possibility of tyranny is very low. But federal systems do have their fair share of power struggle, such as some states will spend more on education than other states. There's a rise of taxes, healthcare programs, and welfare programs. Moving on to confederation. In a confederate government, they are more focused on the people and their needs in each state, so they're more in touch with their citizens. Also, the possibility of tyranny is very, very low. The cons of a confederate government is that they often break apart due to the initial power struggles. Also, they lack resources of a strong centralized government. And last but not least, unitary. There are some advantages of a unitary system, such as the laws and policies are much more easily passed since there's only one need of approval. Due to this, laws are rarely rejected since there's only one body creating those laws. The disadvantages of this type of government is that the central government may lose touch or control with other distant provinces. That or else too much power in the central authority will result in tyranny. Let's talk about three
three types of government: federal, confederal, and unitary. Also, let's describe the differences. Disadvantages and advantages, Emily. Oh my, no! Federal, confederal, and unitary. Yeah. It is windy. I don't like wind. Wind sucks butt. Wind butt. Three types of government. No. No.
Why is the map coming on my screen? I don't want it, no I don't. Press the wrong button, that's what happens.